What's a childhood memory that hits differently as an adult? When I was 7, I thought it was normal to spend every afternoon in a hospital cafeteria. My mom would pick me up from school and drive us straight there. I'd sit in the waiting room and do my homework while she went upstairs to visit my brother. I didn't ask questions. I just knew my 6-year-old brother was sick again, and that meant we lived at the hospital for a while. Now I know what it was, leukemia. But back then, no one ever said the word around me. They just told me he was brave, and I was strong for being patient. One day I asked why we couldn't just take him home. My mom told me we could once he was better enough. A few weeks later, she gave me a little notebook and said it could be for writing wishes or goals. I wrote exactly 3 things: eat pancakes for dinner, take a family trip to the beach, and help my brother feel better. I taped it to our fridge and waited. The beach trip happened first. Mom pulled me out of school on a random Wednesday and drove us to this freezing coastal town in the off-season. We stayed at a motel with scratchy sheets, ate microwave mac and cheese, and collected rocks that weren't remotely close to shells. I remember my brother trying to run down the sand, but he would get too tired and fall down. But my mom just laughed and scooped him up like it was all part of the plan. I didn't know until years later she'd put the whole thing on a credit card she couldn't afford. The pancakes came next. My brother could barely hold down food, but we made them anyway. He licked syrup off his spoon and gave me a thumbs up. It was one of the last meals we ate together. The third wish didn't come true. My brother died that summer. In a hospital room I wasn't allowed to visit. My mom told me while we were parked outside a gas station. She didn't cry. She just stared ahead and said, "He's gone." Then she got out and started pumping gas. I remember staring at that gas pump thinking I must be in a movie or something, because there was no way this could be my real life. For years, I couldn't even think of that list of goals without wanting to throw up. Why did I care about getting to the beach or eating pancakes when my brother was dying? It wasn't until I got older that I realized that trying to achieve those 3 goals was our way of feeling like we had any control over what was going on. We only got 2 of the 3, and I remember feeling like I chose my goals badly because I couldn't make them all come true, like my brother would have lived if I'd chosen better. But looking back now, I think my mom made sure the first 2 happened because she knew we wouldn't get the last, and that means more than I ever understood as a kid.